One part of our Rosamunde Pilcher course is a trip to West Penwith. This is St Ives Bay, and you can see on the right a beach called Porthkidney Sands. This is the closest beach to Lelant, where she was born and brought up, and it's a remote beach, there's no roads to it. The sand is incredibly soft, and it's a pleasure just walking on this canvas which changes every day. There are sand dunes where she will have played as a child, and there's the river Hale which leads out to the sea. And behind that there are caves which I'm no doubt she explored as a child. Everybody does. St Ives is round to the west of the bay. It's an old fishing port which has become very popular, obviously, with tourists. It's very beautiful. It's a small town, not designed for cars again, and people genuinely do seek for shells. You can see decorations, shells and stones. Just looking on the beach is an extraordinarily fun thing to do. Lots of artists live here. And this is the front. One of my cousins has a cafe which we'll visit on the front there. This is the slipway where the lifeboat goes down. Nowadays it's famous for surfing and pasties, but it's really the light, the colour, the feeling of the sand. It's just joyous. This is Carbis Bay, just around the coast, and this is where I spent a lot of my childhood. It's a very safe beach, and there's a stream. Now this is, I'm sure she will have spent time damming this stream. My grandfather taught me to do it, and I've taught my children. Around the other side of the bay is Gadrevi, which is an extraordinarily wild and beautiful place. The sea can be rough and spectacular. The birds. This was a particularly stormy day, and in a moment you'll see a gannet go past, which is quite unusual. Usually they're deep sea birds, but gannets, here we go, there's a gannet. That's very close to the shore. They are stunning birds, partly because they do this, they fish. And there are turnstones that don't seem to notice the water. There's oyster catchers. There are seals, many seals, seagulls. I've seen dolphins. There have been whales, though I haven't seen them in this bay. And when you're not watching wildlife, you can be balancing stones. Children have been doing this for generations. And no matter what the weather, it's a spectacular, inspiring place, and I'm sure she absorbed this feeling. It's also an ancient place. There's a feeling of permanence about here. This has been on the edge of the sea for a long time, and stones get ground down into perfect shapes over millennium. On the other side of the peninsula we have Mounts Bay, and we will go here too. This is St Michael's Mount, and when the tide is in, it's an island. When it goes out, you can walk. I have to say, I am really looking forward to showing you where she was born and brought up. It's an inspiring place, and I'm sure you'll be inspired by being here. I look forward to it.